Summary of A Crust to Die For written by T.C. LoTempio. Chapter 1. Lily's persistent paw taps and a rumbling purr woke Tiff from a sound sleep, marking the beginning of a day she had meticulously planned for the bon appetit pizza bake-off. Her eyes reluctantly blinked open as the bedside clock displayed the time, 7:30. Tiff grumbled about oversleeping, realizing the urgency of the day. The pizza contest she had organized for Southern Style magazine was set to unfold, featuring 3 finalists competing for the title of Best Home Pizza Cook and a $10,000 prize. Throwing back the down comforter, Tiff unintentionally dislodged Her Royal Highness, Lily, from her perch on Tiff's chest. Lily, with an air of disdain, shot Tiff a look that seemed to say, "Humans. Never satisfied." The feline gracefully trotted out of the room, her tail held high. Meanwhile, Cooper, Tiff's black and tan King Charles Cavalier Spaniel, bounded into the room with a familiar woof. Tiff grumbled about oversleeping again and wondered why Cooper hadn't woken her up earlier for their morning walk. Cooper, with his limpid brown eyes, seemed unbothered by Tiff's grumbling. Tiff wagged a finger at him, suggesting surprise that he hadn't insisted on their usual morning walk. Cooper responded with a sharp yip, conveying his understanding of Tiff's morning routine. Tiff reminded him of the special occasion, the bon appetit pizza bake-off, which had been Tiff's brainchild after her recent promotion to a full-time position at Southern Style magazine. In the kitchen, Tiff, still in her sleepy days, prepared breakfast for Lily and Cooper. Lily, the diva, was treated to yellowfin tuna, while Cooper enjoyed a meal of chicken with broccoli florets. Tiff's morning coffee routine was streamlined due to her tardiness, a pot of Newman's special blend in her Keurig. As she waited for the coffee to drip, her cell phone began to twirl madly on the kitchen counter. Snatching it up, Tiff saw a text from Dale Swenson, her boss and the editor-in-chief of Southern Style magazine. The text read, "Can you get to the pre-contest gathering at 10? Something's come up. We need to talk." Tiff's curiosity piqued, she quickly texted back her affirmation. Just as she pondered the potential crisis, another text arrived, this time from Hillary Hansen, her best friend and coworker. "Arlene's in a panic. Nerves. See you at the contest." Tiff reassured Hillary with a quick text response, "Don't worry. All will be fine." With her mind now buzzing with anticipation and concern, Tiff continued her morning routine. However, her plans took an unexpected turn as she received a second text from Hillary, urging her to put on Channel 21 News immediately. Intrigued and slightly worried, Tiff complied. On the news, Darla Gravesend, a local reporter, delivered a bulletin announcing the hospitalization of Pierre Dumont, one of the judges for the pizza contest, after collapsing at home due to gallstones. Tiff's stomach did a flip as she absorbed the news. Dumont, a key member of the judging panel, was now out of commission. Panic set in as she considered the potential ramifications for the bon appetit pizza bake-off. Closing her eyes, she sighed and muttered, "With Dumont sidelined, now what?" Cooper's impatience manifested in another bark, urging Tiff to snap back to reality. She quickly checked her phone and found another text, this time from Hillary. "Put on Channel 21 News. Now." Cooper yipped, seemingly in agreement. Tiff, feeling the urgency, switched on the small TV in the kitchen. Darla Gravesend's voice filled the room. "Esteemed food critic Pierre Dumont was rushed to Branson General late last night after collapsing in his home. So far, the nature of his illness is undisclosed." Tiff's mind raced, contemplating the repercussions on the pizza contest. Dumont's absence meant a significant setback, and Tiff couldn't help but worry about the event's success. With a heavy heart, Tiff acknowledged the challenges ahead. Cooper's impatience reminded her of the morning walk they had postponed. She decided to take him for a quick stroll, to clear her head and gather her thoughts. The spaniel, sensing Tiff's unease, wasted no time doing his business and returned home promptly. As Tiff unclipped Cooper's leash and he settled into his doggy bed, she received a momentary reprieve, a shower. The water served as both a physical and mental cleanse, allowing her to refocus. Dressed in khaki pants, a crisp white shirt, a beige striped cardigan, and beige Mary Janes, Tiff felt a bit more prepared to face the day's uncertainties. She sent Dale a quick text, "On my way," and hopped into her trusty convertible. A short drive later, Tiff secured a prime parking spot near the side entrance of the high school, the chosen venue for the contest. As she ascended the back steps and entered the auditorium, she noted the modified pizza-making stations and felt a mix of anticipation and anxiety. 2 maintenance men left the stage, signaling Tiff's arrival. She took a moment to survey the setup, realizing that Dumont's absence would impact the dynamics of the judging panel. Dale, appearing in a hurry, approached Tiff with a grave expression. He confirmed Dumont's gallstone diagnosis, but assured her that he was recovering post-surgery. Dale's information, however, came with a twist. Leon Santangelo, the contest sponsor, had a recommendation for Dumont's replacement. The sponsor's initial offer to contribute the $10,000 grand prize had already surprised Tiff, but now he suggested Bartholomew Driscoll. Tiff's unease heightened as she recalled her negative review of Ambrosia, Driscoll's restaurant. Dale, sensing Tiff's reservations, clarified that Driscoll couldn't win as a sponsor but had recommended another replacement judge, Bartholomew Driscoll. Tiff reluctantly accepted the suggestion, knowing the board's approval was crucial for the event's success. However, her gut told her that Driscoll's involvement could lead to complications. At the pre-contest gathering, Tiff and Dale discussed the situation further. Tiff expressed her concerns about Driscoll, recalling the negative review she had given Ambrosia. Dale reassured her, emphasizing the need for a blockbuster judging panel to ensure the contest's success. Tiff, reluctantly agreeing, couldn't shake the feeling that trouble was brewing. As the day unfolded, Driscoll joined the judging panel, and Tiff observed the dynamics with growing tension. The contestants presented their pizzas, and Driscoll's critiques introduced an unexpected layer of complexity. Tiff navigated through the chaos, trying to maintain a fair and successful event despite the unforeseen challenges. The contest concluded with a mix of relief and tension. The winner was announced, and the atmosphere was bittersweet. Tiff reflected on the unexpected turns, realizing that despite the challenges, the bon appetit pizza bake. Chapter 2. In the bustling setting of a cooking contest, Tiffany Austin, a discerning food blogger, finds herself navigating a sea of personalities and past grievances. As she seeks a quiet corner to sift through paperwork, she encounters Anastasia Ricci and Giovanni Ferrante, fellow judges who express their discontent with the presence of Bartholomew Driscoll, a former food critic turned restaurant owner, as one of the judges. The passage unfolds with Tiffany attempting to distance herself from the negative energy surrounding Driscoll. She stumbles upon a break room suggested by maintenance men, who jokingly refer to it as the drama club due to its frequent use by the drama club during rehearsals. The room, though not fancy, serves its purpose with tables, chairs, and vending machines. As Tiffany settles in, she is joined by Anastasia and Giovanni, who share their disdain for Driscoll's judgmental and critical nature, drawing from their own past experiences with him. Anastasia, a vibrant woman in her late 60s with a sharp wit, recounts a memorable encounter with Driscoll during a cooking show where he ruthlessly criticized a contestant. Giovanni, a beefy, gray-haired man resembling Santa Claus, reflects on Driscoll's unrelenting standards, recalling a negative review on his Vitello Tornado. The judges' shared experiences paint a vivid picture of Driscoll's uncompromising attitude. Tensions rise as the judges discuss Driscoll's past critiques, emphasizing his lack of tact and empathy. Despite his transition from food critic to restaurateur, Driscoll continues to exhibit an air of superiority. Tiffany, remaining composed, acknowledges the challenges of dealing with such a personality. The judges' conversation highlights the complexities of the culinary world and the impact of critics on chefs' lives. Giovanni, known as Chef Ferrante, announces his plan for a post-contest gathering at a slice of heaven, a nod to the pizza theme of the contest. The mention of Driscoll attending the after-party prompts mixed reactions. Anastasia hopes he has other plans, hinting at the collective disapproval of Driscoll's presence. The judges' camaraderie and shared sentiments create a sense of unity against a common foe. As Anastasia and Giovanni depart, Tiffany continues her search for a quiet space. She finds an old kitchen, seemingly untouched for years, with dusty appliances and aging equipment. Undeterred, Tiffany sets up her makeshift workspace, engrossed in paperwork related to the cooking contest, including contestant release forms. The narrative takes an unexpected turn when Tiffany overhears voices behind her. Driscoll and a companion named Leon Santangelo enter the room, engaged in a conversation about a financial matter. Tiffany, unable to resist the intrigue, eavesdrops on their discussion. The dialogue reveals Driscoll's impatience and Santangelo's financial struggles, introducing a subplot that adds depth to the story. The tension escalates when Driscoll becomes aware of Tiffany's presence. Their exchange is marked by a confrontation about their past, with Driscoll accusing Tiffany of attempting to tarnish his restaurant's reputation through a scathing review. Tiffany, unapologetic yet diplomatic, defends her position, expressing regret for not giving Driscoll's establishment a second chance. The dynamics shift as Beth March, Driscoll's personal assistant, enters the scene. Beth's friendly demeanor and admiration for Tiffany's blog add a layer of complexity to the characters. Her introduction sparks curiosity about the nature of her relationship with Driscoll and hints at an underlying tension. As Beth and Tiffany converse, Beth reveals her knowledge of Tiffany's past encounter with Driscoll. She challenges the notion of regret, asserting that Tiffany's honest review was justified. This interaction provides insights into Beth's character, suggesting a more empathetic and understanding perspective compared to Driscoll's harsh demeanor. The passage concludes with Driscoll abruptly leaving the room, instructing Beth on various matters. Tiffany, left alone with Beth, reflects on her regret over the hasty review. Beth questions why Tiffany should regret expressing an honest opinion, leaving room for further exploration of their evolving dynamic. In this detailed summary, the passage unfolds as a multi-layered narrative, weaving together elements of tension, camaraderie, and intrigue. The characters' distinct personalities, past experiences, and evolving relationships create a rich tapestry within the culinary world. The subplot involving Driscoll and Santangelo introduces financial complexities, adding depth to the overall story. As the passage concludes, the stage is set for further exploration of character dynamics and potential developments in the ongoing cooking contest.